So as you can see, Mayor Tiffany Henyard and her cavalier attitude was up there on the podium talking, and she was basically saying she don't give a damn who y'all bring in. Bringing in Lori Lightfoot was illegal. I have the veto power. She said that she was once a former mayor, so she knows how it goes. And y'all did it illegally. She won't be paid. I don't give a darn what she's investigating. This is my city, my town. I do what I want to do. I am the czar of Dolton and Thornton Township. Y'all up under my leadership and my rule, and if you don't like it, you can get on. That's basically what she's saying in all but so many words. It's going to be done my way or the highway. If I broke the law, prove it. This is what Tiffany Henyard is basically saying. What happened with in Las Vegas is her business. It's her regime's business. It's none of the residents' business. This is what she's telling you in all but so many words. You know, and she has no remorse. There's no shout out to the family. There's an investigation going on. Nothing. It's my way or the highway. If you don't like it, beat it. And the fans is watching. They've been interviewing people, and it's only at this point it's only a matter of time. You know, like I said, she's marrying. She's an elected official, sleeping around with a married man. She's able to. It's unethical, and for the position that she has. As far as a leader of the people of a city, that can cause all kinds of problems. Again, she doesn't care because she's the czar of Dolton. It's her way or no way. She has Keith Freeman, knowing that he's a criminal that was wanted in different states. She doesn't care because she's the czar of Dolton. She's the Nino Brown of Dolton, Illinois, and she does it in front of everybody's face. She don't even hide it. It's just whatever with her. But WGN, who's been on her case since this thing started, is reporting this, and they're showing basically the things that she's been accused of and what she said about Lori Lightfoot on the panel. Check this out.
Now to a developing story in South Suburban Dolton. Angry residents speaking out tonight at a village board meeting about allegations of sexual assault against a village trustee and FBI serving subpoenas at Village Hall.
WGN's Dana Rebick is live in Dolton tonight with the late details. Dana.
Well, this board meeting definitely turned heated with a shouting match breaking out at one point between Mayor Tiffany Henyard and one of her trustees. Mayor Henyard also lashing out verbally at former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot, who trustees have hired to investigate her.
What do we want? Justice!
Ahead of a Dolton Village Board meeting, residents calling for action.
When do we want it? Now!
In that group, the former assistant to Mayor Tiffany Henyard was there. Fania Dukes showed up to Village Hall thanking community members for their support after releasing a videotaped statement earlier today about the alleged sexual assault she says happened a year ago on a taxpayer-funded trip to Las Vegas, where she accuses community activist Andrew Holmes, a Dolton trustee and ally of Henyard, of assaulting her.
But I at least knew I got a man with me, I'm going to make it home. I ain't even got to worry about try to go on the strip by myself. I legitimately thought that I was going to make it home. Until my last memory was me waking up in his room.
Holmes has denied the allegations and has not been charged and was not at tonight's meeting. Dukes was put on leave and later fired after coming forward, filing a civil lawsuit.
I am pleased that Trustee Holmes is not here, although I asked him to suspend himself with a little integrity.
This all comes after the FBI served subpoenas at the village of Dolton and Thornton Township, where Henyard is also the supervisor. Those subpoenas named Tiffany Henyard, her top aide Keith Freeman, two of her allies on the village board, the deputy police chief, and a dozen others seeking expense and employment records. Critics accuse the mayor of using taxpayer dollars to bankroll trips to the tune of $102,000 in the past year. Her cancer charity also under scrutiny. The FBI also investigating claims that Henyard withheld construction permits and business licenses from her opponents.
You got somebody to answer to, and that's the people of the village.
This administration is shameful. Y'all are a disgrace. If you won't step down,
We need to take our township back and put it in more capable hands. A lot of times this board sells you off of fake news, which is they come out and they film things and they put our community in a bad light.
Last month, the Board of Trustees voted to hire former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot as a special investigator into Mayor Henyard. Tonight, Henyard vetoed that appointment.
You know, it's veto power, so how dare you think you could come in someone's town and start working or doing something, even though we sent something stating it's illegal. We cited the code and everything in here, and she will not be paid for services.
Now, in past motions that the mayor has vetoed, the trustees turn around and vote to override her. That did not happen tonight, but is something that could take place at the next village board meeting, which is coming up on May 20th. Live in Dolton tonight, Dana Rebick, WGN News.
More to come there, Dana. Thank you.
She always comes back and says, do your research. And there's been so many investigative people, not just YouTubers or people on social media, but the news, lawyers, all kinds of people that's following the story has been doing the research. And it's gotten so bad that Mr. Delgado, remember, he quit. And then he comes back, right? But he quit because he said he wasn't getting paid, right? So some of the research she says that we should do is right there, because the disgruntled people that she's hurting is giving everybody the information, right? So we do, the lawyer does the research, and then this comes up.
Embattled Dolton Mayor Tiffany Henyard. The law firm representing Henyard and the village of Dolton in a slew of lawsuits is asking to withdraw from those cases. The Delgado Law Group says it's not being paid, so it'll stop appearing in federal and state court and defending Dolton and Henyard in 22 different lawsuits. In a letter to Henyard and trustees obtained by Fox 32, the law firm says the village is facing millions of dollars in judgments from earlier cases and could potentially be on the hook for millions more in the current lawsuits, and says the village is quickly approaching the point of becoming uninsurable.
So again, I told you that the lawyer Delgado, he had quit, and he filed papers and saying that he was stepping down as a lawyer for failure of payment. So I don't know. He showed up to the last Dolton meeting. I don't know if there was a payment. I don't know what, but he basically spoke for Mayor Henyard on this Lori Lightfoot situation, and he took to the podium in the microphone, because I've never heard him speak. But this time he spoke on behalf of the mayor, and he said this.
So that is it, what I have this evening, and I know I spoke about the veto. Okay, would attorney want to elaborate a little more on the veto?
Thank you, Mayor. Madam Clerk, the mayor stated for the record that she was vetoing the appointment of Lori Lightfoot as additional counsel and the approval of the retainer agreement. For brevity, she's not going to read the entire veto message. I have a copy marked as Exhibit A. If you could attach it to the minutes as if fully set forth verbatim. Thank you.
And then Tiffany followed up as usual. Tahoe Tiffany. She followed up with this.
So as you heard the lawyer, I am vetoing everything they did at their secret squirrel meeting, including Lori Lightfoot. As a mayor, all mayors know status quo, and all mayors know how this works. She was once a mayor, just like I am. You don't come in someone's house and not talk to them about whatever you feel you need to talk about. And not only that, it's veto power. So how dare you think you could come in someone's town and start working or doing something, even though we sent something stating it's illegal. We cited the code and everything in here, and she will not be paid for services. I know we talked about that, but I want to say this last sentence at the bottom of this veto. I am vetoing these two resolutions because the trustees have again exceeded their authority, and by appointing Lightfoot as special investigator. The trustees have violated the village code, the Illinois Municipal Code, and the Open Meeting Act. There is a right way to do things, and this is just not it. So that's at the end of it, but in the beginning of it all, it explains exactly how it works with appointment. For those that don't understand how government works and who has the sole power is, can I finish? Thank you so much. If you don't understand how it works, and again, I'm gonna educate you, ladies and gentlemen, quiet down, please. The president is the only one that gets to appoint, for those that don't understand how it works. Mayor Lightfoot knows this. They rinky-dink attorney knows this, and so do they.
Well, she doesn't want Lori Lightfoot there because she doesn't want Lori Lightfoot doing an investigation, finding out about that Kamal Woods and how he's clapping them cheeks from AC to KC, Nebraska to Alaska. That's the problem, and he's a married man, and it's unethical. She doesn't want Lori Lightfoot to find out that how she's not paying the trash bills, the police car bills, and it's so many bills and so many things that's being. She doesn't want that investigation, but it's too late because the feds are already there on the ground. She's been subpoenaed. She's been given X amount of days to turn in paperwork, and we're counting down. So she's already been forewarned. She's already been given the warning. So she can come on there and have that cavalier attitude. I don't want Lori Lightfoot there because I don't want her investigating my cheek clapping allegations. It's too late. It's too late. She don't want them fully investigating the Andrew Holmes situation, but it's too late. You're going down. She also didn't want them investigating how she wanted to get this Christmas tree and the trustees wouldn't vote on it when she spent $50,000 for this.
At the Village of Dolton tree lighting, Mayor Tiffany Henyard said this.
And that is a tree lighting. As you know, the Board of Trustees said no to this right here.
That's not the truth. This is what the board said no to. The mayor attempted to order a Christmas tree from Rent a Christmas in New Rochelle, New York for $50,285.19. The board refuses to allow this administration to spend the taxpayers' money irresponsibly when the last finance report in October shows the village has a $3.4 million deficit.
So we talking about the same lady that bounced checks before, the same lady that was arrested, we say, for stealing cars in Chicago, the same lady that was declared a slumlord. I mean, this lady had a checkered background, and she get to become the mayor and the supervisor of a township with a six-figure salary. With what credentials? I mean, this is insane. Well, I'm Thornton Township. Can George Macon, can I be the supervisor of the township, please? I can use that six-figure salary. What's my credentials? I don't know. I just want the job. I mean, what the hell is going on? What's going on around here? What is this? I mean, with her background, she just get to run the town, and then when you put her in position, look at what you get. Look at what you get when you put her in position. She wants to spend all the money her way. She wants to spend Thornton Township's money and those money like it's her own checkbook. She don't care. She want to take trips, fly first class, get $100,000 trucks, have a whole police detail following her around like she's the czar. She gonna do it her way. But I'm asking, Mr. Gonzalez, I'm going to put in my application because I would like to be the supervisor of Thornton Township. I'm from Philadelphia. I'm a married man. I have children. And my credentials is I'm a family man. Can I run Thornton Township too? I never got caught for stealing cars. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. We're going to vote her in. But that's how you know they voted her in because they wanted to be able to control her and keep the corruption going on that's been going on. And when she got in, she knew about the corruption and she cut them off and she just ran the corruption herself and brought in her own cronies. And now everybody's mad. But I'm going to cut this video short here. Leave your comments in the comment section. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button. Subscribe to Street Media TV. And remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.